Did you know that the top 1% of Americans own more wealth than the bottom 90% combined? Join me on a captivating journey as we uncover the secrets behind the ever-widening gap between the privileged few and the struggling many. Growing up in the Bay Area of California, I witnessed firsthand the impact of the 2008 financial crisis on American families. The foreclosure crisis left millions of households devastated, challenging the perception of wealth and highlighting the stark disparities of our society. For these families, home ownership represented the pinnacle of the American dream, an emblem of security and achievement. Yet, the crisis shattered this perception, prompting a deeper exploration of the prevalent wealth disparities within our society. Today, I'm here to reveal what it takes to be considered in the middle, lower, and upper classes in America. Let's go. Hey there, I'm Diane. If you're new here, welcome to my channel where I talk about all things personal finance, building wealth, and cultivating mindful habits to help us lead healthier, happier, and more fulfilling lives. A recent Gallup survey revealed some interesting stats. It turns out about half of US Americans identify themselves as middle class. But here's the twist. Only 38% claim the middle class label, while 14% consider themselves as upper middle class, and only a tiny 2% say they're upper class. So where does the rest of the population land? Defining the middle class goes beyond a paycheck. It's about economic security and the feeling of having enough for needs and some extras like vacation or recreational activities. According to Pew Research, middle-class income Americans typically earn between $52,000 and $156,000 per year, which is 2/3 to double the national median adjusted for local living and household size. However, the catch is the cost of living and location greatly impacts how far that income can take you. So for an example, if you're living on $70,000 in rural Montana, it's vastly different than making it in the bustling streets of New York City, where the average cost of living is much higher. Understanding the concept of lower class household involves considering several factors. For instance, a 3-person household earning less than $52,000 per year is generally considered low income. In 2021, approximately 38% of households fell into this category, earning less than $50,000. Geographical location plays a critical role in comprehending the dynamics of this lower income household. An income that may be perceived as middle class in one area could be considered low income in another area. Lower income earners often face limited options for economic progress compared to upper and middle class counterparts. However, beyond the numbers lie a deeper narrative that deserves our attention: the opportunities for advancement within lower income households. As we explore the strategies employed by different socioeconomic groups to build financial security, intriguing patterns emerge. Middle class households often rely on growth of their home equity to enhance their net worth, while upper class families tend to leverage their financial assets and investments to build and preserve their wealth. If you're interested in how the lower and middle class think about money between assets and liabilities, then check out my video over here. As the wealth gap continues to widen, upward mobility becomes increasingly limited for individuals with lower incomes. But what exactly defines poverty? Poverty line is a measure used to determine the income threshold below which individuals or families are considered to be living in poverty. It takes into account income levels and family size to establish the minimum income needed to meet basic needs. As of 2023, the federal poverty line stood at about $14,000 for individuals and about $30,000 for a family of 4. While the poverty line serves as a useful benchmark for assessing socioeconomic disadvantage, it often falls short of capturing the full extent and full complexity of poverty. Poverty is not just about income, it also encompasses a range of interrelated challenges such as limited access to quality education, healthcare, and housing instability. Breaking the cycle of poverty requires comprehensive efforts and equal access to resources and opportunities. Policies and initiatives aimed at promoting economic and social mobilities are essential in addressing this issue. If you're finding this content interesting, make sure to subscribe for more and let me know in the comment box what you think about the wealth disparities in America. While the Great Recession affected many, the upper class managed to thrive, widening the wealth gap even further between 2007 and 2016. The wealthiest 20% saw a 13% increase in their median net worth, while the lowest earners experienced a significant decline. To be part of the upper income in America, a family typically needs to earn more than $150,000 annually. However, location and cost of living play a crucial role in the challenges faced by families falling just below this threshold. Metropolitan areas, for instance, offer higher paying jobs, but also come with a higher cost of living. These factors further contribute to challenges faced by middle and upper class families, especially if their income falls just below the required amount for the standard cost of living and the educational expenses in America. Numerous studies have explored the connection between happiness and income levels. Can money truly bring happiness? In a notable study by Kahneman and Killingsworth, they surveyed over 33,000 working adults in the US aged 18 to 65 with a minimum household income of $10,000 per year. Their findings show that happiness generally increases with income, but levels off at about $75,000, which represents the midpoint between $60,000 to $90,000 income range. So beyond a threshold of about $90,000, average happiness does not significantly improve. We often encounter individuals and families who put on a show of opulence, projecting an image of affluence. But here's the truth. Material possessions, flashy displays, and extravagant lifestyle don't necessarily genuinely indicate financial stability or long-term prosperity. Behind the scenes, many who seem rich are actually drowning in debt or lacking true financial security. This is where the concept of net worth comes into play, revealing a more accurate measure of wealth than net income. Net worth encompasses all of an individual's or family's assets, including savings, investments, real estate, and valuable possessions, minus liabilities such as debt and mortgages. It provides a more holistic picture of one's financial health and the ability to sustain wealth over time. By focusing on net worth as an indicator of wealth, we can prioritize financial literacy and responsible wealth management. Understanding personal finance, budgeting, savings, investing, and strategic investment strategies become essential tools for building and preserving wealth. If you want to calculate your net worth, then check out one of my simple templates in the description box below. The wealth disparities in America are profound, raising important questions about economic and social mobility. But understanding the factors that shape class status and exploring strategies for financial security can work towards a more sustainable and equitable society. If you enjoyed this content, stay tuned for my next video on financial statistics of the average American. See you in the next one.